1930s Detroit is the setting for a new novel that just came out called Sins of Survivors. It's described as a crime family saga set in the city's historic Black Bottom neighborhood. And with that, tonight at 6 o'clock, there is a chance to meet the people behind it, actor and producer Blair Underwood and filmmaker and author Joe McLean over at Source Booksellers on Cass Avenue. I want to encourage anyone who loves a really good story and wants to meet some really cool people to check it out. With me right now is Blair Underwood and Joe McLean. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys.
Oh, thanks for having us, Karen.
I love the fact that, Joe, you chose to write this story, and obviously when you include Detroit, all of our eyes and ears open up. And then the Black Bottom neighborhood is a place with such rich history. Talk to me about why you chose that.
I was originally, the story was brought to me, and then I dove in head first and did all my research, right? So, but just fell 100% in love with it. You know, they knocked the whole thing down after the war, so it's not even here anymore, but its energy is still here, and the energy of Black Bottom lived on through Motown. So like it's still around. It's still here.
Talk to me, and I won't go into detail, but with the Carter brothers, obviously it's an interesting story to talk about the two brothers, their relationship, doing business, doing industry, dealing with bribes, dealing with the city, you know.
Two brothers that come up during the Great Migration, and one sort of has to have the father figure side and put the other through school and raise him up. But because of that, they have very different outlooks on how to achieve. The older brother's more willing to be lean into the criminal aspects of life, and the younger brother feels like, well, we could do this the right way. We could do this legally. We could do it, you know.
The yin and yang.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good introduction for Blair.
The criminal intent. What are you saying? You point to me at the criminals.
The
bullets and
oh
booze.
yeah, the good guy goes the ballots and books, and the bad guy goes the way of booze and bullets.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Well,
Did you make that up?
No,
I didn't think so.
He's the writer.
I know. So you're the presenter.
Yes.
And I didn't know much about presenters before until I started doing my research.
You know, it just kind of, we found our way with that with my publisher, Judith Kerr at HarperCollins, and this is the 8th book I've had a chance to present. It's all under like Blair Underwood Presents, and basically it's really choosing writers who deserve a voice and should be published, haven't been published yet, or I've worked with people like Tananarive and Stephen Barnes and Deborah Riley Draper who have written books, but we want to create a different type of a new story or just find a new and innovative story to tell.
Is there a what's next for you in terms of this book and what you might want to see it happen?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, the Black Bottom resonates even here today because it was really a couple blocks from the studio, number one. This is, the second book will be out next year. So it's a it's 2 books. It's not a series per se, but it's at least 2 books. So I'm excited about that. And that'll be out next year.
And I want to say, welcome back home.
Yeah, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick,
Karen,
Blair is from, I'm an investigative reporter. I found out you're from Warren.
I love that. Well, I lived in Warren for 2 years, went to Bush Junior High School. I wanted to give a shout out to George, Marilyn DeAngelis, Kenny Dudek. These are friends of mine back in the day.
And and you're here in Detroit. You said you're staying downtown. You're feeling the energy of our city, which I love. What are your impressions? You got the Grand Prix.
Yeah, the Grand Prix. Got kind of a lot of traffic as we setting up for the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
That's just great to be back. It's great to hear a lot about the resurgence of Detroit right now because I love this town, love this city.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We really do. Good luck tonight. I bet a lot of people are going to show up. It's a great story. And you can come back on the second book?
Absolutely.
All right. We will. All right. Thank you very much, guys. All right. We'll have all that information on the book and the event tonight. It is at 6 o'clock, Sins of Survivors event. And as we said, it's over at Source Booksellers. Doors open at 5:30. It's located at 4240 Cass Avenue. Definitely stop by.